Let's see what we need to do in Lab 1 report. So different group will get different data set to work on. So you use your data set to do all the calculations and filling the tables. So we have done the testing for 3 different bitumen contents, 4%, 5% and 6%. You get data for all 3 bitumen contents and use those data to find the maximum density and the bulk density. These data are given to you in your lab notes. Check these values. My values will be different to what you have in the lab notes. And then use this value to find the row A, the B, the effective bitumen contents, air void, the VMA, and the VFB. Equations for calculating these are given in your lab notes. So use these equations. So as you see here, there are 2 equations to find the VMA. You can use both the equations. If you've done your calculations right, you get the same reading from both the equations. Similar with the VFB, you can use both the equations and you should get the same value, even whatever the equation that you used. In the report, you need to mention the objective of the practical, a brief outline of the experimental procedure. You need to complete all the data sheet. You need to find the maximum density and the bulk density. Then you calculate the air voids for the asphalt mix for 3 different bitumen contents. Determine the VMA and tabulate your data. So you need to tabulate the air voids, VMA, and the bulk density for the 3 different bitumen contents. You need to plot the graphs for the air voids versus bitumen content, VMA versus bitumen content, and the bulk density versus bitumen content. For example, if you plot the air voids with the bitumen content, we have 3 different bitumen contents, so 4%, 5%, and 6%. You have done the calculations, so you can plot the graph. So you plot the graph and find the information from the graph for the next questions. So here, they're asking you to find the design bitumen content for 4% of air voids. So you use this graph to find the design bitumen content. When the air voids are 4%, you find the corresponding design bitumen content from the graph. So there are 2 more questions for you to answer. So you read these questions and answer in your report. So this is how you will get the marks for the lab report. And the attendance are compulsory. So you have to attend your allocated Zoom session for the lab class. And for the report writing for the object, experimental procedure, and the completion of the data sheet, you will get some marks. And also you need to do the calculations for the air voids and the VMA. You need to show your calculations, not for all 3 percentages. You just take 1%. So if you want to do the calculations with the 4%, take all the readings for the 4% and show your sample calculations in the report. Then you tabulate your data for the air voids versus the bitumen content, VMA versus the bitumen content, and the bulk density versus the bitumen content. And you need to determine tabulate and plotting, so for both of this. And then you find the design bitumen content for 4% of air voids. There are some discussion questions for you to answer. So its marks are out of 10. Hope this helps, and we'll see you in the online lab sessions. Thank you.